hotter than yesterday.
Yeah.
Tell me when the railroad comes through to bring ice. That's what Mr. Kendall says. Ice in the summertime.
That Kendall is all right.
Yeah. You buy much stock in that railroad?
Oh, like everybody. Looks like trouble.
Boy, that's the surveyor. What's the matter? What happened?
Indians.
Where?
Yellow Canyon, Mr. Kendall.
Well, that's just 5 miles away.
Well, it's far enough away for Jim Bledsoe. He's out there yet with an arrow in him. Sheriff, those Redskins were led by a white man.
Rick, what happened?
Oh, we've been wiped out again, Mr. Herbert.
Indians.
They came through the canyon, yelling and shooting and wrecking our equipment. Jim Bledsoe tried to save my transit and got an arrow in the back. Andy took a bullet in the side.
What were you saying about a white man?
It was about 5 minutes after they went through. Suddenly, at the mouth of the canyon, another Indian appeared. There was this white man with him. He was a big fellow, wearing a mask, riding the finest horse I've ever seen.
Well, where were you when you saw all this?
I was heading out through the cross canyon with Andy. They didn't see me.
You fire on them?
I didn't even fire at the Indians. My rifle jammed at the first shot.
What do you think?
Well, to tell you the truth, Mr. Kendall, I'm not a bit surprised. I can figure Indians fighting to keep the railroad from coming through, and, well, there just might be a white renegade showing them how to stop it.
Oh, he's done a good job. We're just about stopped.
No, we're not. You give me enough guards and some new equipment, and I'll complete that survey.
We've had nothing but trouble since we began this thing. And trouble costs money. And money is something we're running fast out of.
But we can't give up.
Oh, we're not going to give up, Rick. As stockholders, we can request that someone else be placed in charge of this railroad. Someone with enough gumption to fight back. Oh, I'm going to write a few letters about that.
Oh, just a minute, Kendall. It would seem that I would have something to say about
Say, you know, Kendall's right. Somebody else should represent the stockholders.
If you make up a posse to go after that renegade, I want to be a part of it.
Yeah, well, I'll let you know about it.
Want me to get some of the boys and tend to this? I know Yellow Canyon like my hand.
Yeah, well, then you should know it's 2 miles beyond our county border. Say, I'll bet that renegade knew that, too. Outside our bailiwick, son.
Then no posse.
No posse.
Oh, but I still don't understand, Mr. Kendall, you threatening to have me replaced when, after all, you maneuvered me into the job in the first place.
Yeah, but they don't know that out here.
Then why replace me now?
Listen, Herbert, when things go wrong with a railroad, somebody's got to be the goat. This time, you're elected. Now, it's the only way to keep the stockholders from asking too many questions. I can't have them finding out about me.
Yeah, I know, but who are you going to get to replace me?
Oh, whoever the stockholders choose, doesn't matter much. They'll have as much trouble as you did trying to get this railroad finished. My boys will see to that. That must be some of them reporting in now. You better go back to your office. Now, don't feel bad. You've done a good job. Just sit tight. Just sit tight till they kick you out, and after that, I'll take care of you.
Thanks, Mr. Kendall.
Hello, boys.
Everything went over just fine, boss. We smashed everything. Equipment, supplies, the whole works. Things got a little rough, though. Jim Bledsoe's dead and Andy Carlisle's wounded.
Yeah, I know. I just saw him.
There wasn't much the sheriff could do about it. It happened outside his jurisdiction.
Well, whatever the sheriff decides to do, my stooge in his office will let me know. Don't worry about that. Rick Merrill claims he saw a white man with the Indians.
Did you tell him he was crazy?
No, but it's clear it wasn't you he saw. Would you take the rest of that war paint off your neck and from behind your ear? Or do you want the whole town to know that you were made up as an Indian?
Sorry, boss.
Then none of you went along, just wearing a mask.
Boss, I told you we were Indians, even down to riding with no saddles.
Then Merrill is lying. But why should he lie?
He's lying, all right. We came tearing into that canyon like a sure enough war party. We cut loose with arrows and carbines and then dusted out again. He didn't see anybody that looked like a white man, mask or no mask.
Then why should he lie? Which one of you killed Jim Bledsoe?
All of us, Kendall. And we get our orders from you.
What do you mean?
It just means don't try any funny business, that's all. You may be able to double-cross the rest of the county on this railroad deal. Tain't no skin off our nose. But if you try to double-cross us...
Doc, don't let the fancy clothes fool you. I ain't never lost a fight. This or any other kind. There's nothing out here in your big, wide, woolly West that's big enough to change it. All right. Now keep your eyes open. If you see any more of this masked hombre, just let me know.
We find plenty sign, Kimasabi, but lose it in water.
That's a little odd. Indians don't usually try to cover up their trail after an attack.
Not Indian attack. Him killed by arrow. More arrows here or there. But Indians not do this.
How do you know?
Horses wear shoes. White man knew this, Kimasabi. They may be dressed like Indian, paint like Indian.
They forgot that Indians don't shoe their horses.
They make other mistakes, too. Them smash surveying equipment and leave it behind. If Indian do job, them take equipment with them.
You're right, Tonto. That would also explain why this poor fellow Jim Bledsoe still has his scalp. A war party would have taken it.
No war party, only white man.
Yes, white men in disguise. That means planning, organization.
But white man want railroad.
Not all white men, Tonto. Outlaws don't. Railroads would open up the West. There'll be more people, more marshals, more law and order.
That's right, Kimasabi.
Doc Weston lives in this community. He's the man who helped us when we were in Red Pine.
You think him knows something?
He'll have some idea if we have a talk with him. We'll ride into town.
Well, the other bandage was on there for 3 hours. Looks like you're just about stopped bleeding.
How soon you reckon I'll be on my feet again?
Just as soon as you're able and not before.
Andy, did you get in a rifle shot at those Indians?
Oh, rifle jammed, I reckon. Time I could blaze away with my six-shooter, I got plugged.
You hear that, Sheriff? His rifle jammed, my rifle jammed. Jim Bledsoe never knew what hit him, but I suppose his rifle would have jammed, too.
You suppose, Rick, but you don't know.
I know Herbert's a crook.
Why? Because some Indians jumped you and your rifles wouldn't work?
Nobody who wants that railroad finished would talk about quitting just because of what happened today.
Look, son, in order to prove a fraud, you've got to show an intention to defraud. Now, you've been making a lot of charges, but you haven't given us any of Herbert's reasons.
I don't know his reasons. I only know we've had more trouble than ever since he was put in charge. Why, for the last 2 months, we've been robbed, sabotaged, attacked by Indians, everything. Today, I ride in with Andy over my saddle. Jim Bledsoe dead in the canyon. Does Mr. Herbert even act surprised? No, he wasn't even curious. I tell you, he knew about that Indian attack before it happened.
That's pretty wild talk, Rick.
Only because I can't give you reasons.
Why not let me try?
Well, for goodness sake.
Hello, Doctor. Haven't seen you since you helped me in Red Pine.
The renegade. There he is, Sheriff. I told you there was a renegade in that pack.
Keep your hands clear of them guns, mister. Let's see your face.
Sorry, I can't do that.
Well, I can.
I wouldn't try that again.
Now, hold on. I said this man was a friend, and he's a friend of the law as well as mine. And furthermore, this is my house. If he chooses to wear a mask and hasn't committed any crime, that's his business and mine. Now, simmer down, everybody. Where's Tonto?
He's outside by the window. You'd better put up your gun, Sheriff.
But he has committed a crime. He was with those Indians. I saw him with that one.
We came along after the attack.
Them not Indians. Them white men disguised as Indians.
Surprised? I wonder if Mr. Herbert would be surprised.
That's what I've been saying. But I can't figure out what he's got to gain by slowing up progress on the railroad.
Maybe I can. Let's look at it this way. What happens to the stock every time there's a new delay in construction?
Why, it keeps going down in value.
Exactly. And if this trouble continues, the stock may drop so low that the stockholders will be willing to sell their stock at any price they can get.
Are you implying that somebody might be trying to force the price of the stock down so they could buy it all up and gain control of the railroad?
That's right. Lock, stock, and barrel.
You think it's Herbert?
No, but I've heard of Herbert before. He's been mixed up in a lot of crooked deals like this. He's usually just the front man for the big operator who gives the orders without letting his identity be known.
Well, how do we find out who really is behind these crimes?
There's just one way, Sheriff. You keep on trying to finish the railroad. That means the man who wants you to fail will try harder than ever to stop you. And sooner or later, he'll give himself away.
Oh.
The sheriff says that masked man is somebody to be afraid of. The sheriff says he thinks fast, acts fast, and never gives up.
I wonder what he's after. He must figure to get something out of this.
Why say that?
Oh, it adds up. Nobody's altruistic. He's probably figured some way to line his own pockets.
Might be honest. I've seen such.
Well, then he's even less a danger. Now, you go back to the sheriff's office and keep your ears open.
You mean to keep on trying to stop him?
I don't quit either.
The whole plan's an improvement. Without Herbert to insist that we do it his way, we'll be able to make better time and a better railroad. Now, look, here's where we are now. And up ahead is Valley Center. Our biggest job, as we know, is to put up that trestle. I think we should put it right here at Cactus Gorge. I figure if we can blow up this hog back, we'll save nearly a mile of track.
Well, Rick, it's done. Herbert's been fired, and you've been given his job.
Hey, that's great. Now we can really get going.
You mean I'm head man?
That's right, in full charge, by unanimous vote. Mr. Kendall's chiefly responsible. He's been urging your appointment ever since that blow-up with Herbert. I just met him. He certainly thinks highly of you.
Yeah, I better thank him plenty.
Well, looks like you'll get your chance right now. Here he comes. Sure looks worried about something.
Mr. Kendall, I just heard what you've done
Oh, never
for
mind
me.
about that now, Rick. We're in bad trouble. I just got this message from Washington.
What's in that, Rick? What's it say?
Congress has passed a bill canceling a lot of old franchises. This railroad's on the list.
Now, why would they want to do that?
Well, they're trying to curb speculation on rail stocks.
Says if we're not in operation by noon of the 20th of April, we lose our franchise.
You can make that.
Yeah. Nothing goes wrong.
Oh, I'm afraid that's too much to hope for. You know, Herbert is pretty bitter about being fired. And if he's the one that's causing all the trouble, he'll probably redouble his efforts to stop us.
Then we'll have to redouble our efforts not to let him stop us.
Well, I knew you feel that way about it. That's why I wanted to let you boys know about the time limit as soon as possible.
And noon on the 20th. That's a pretty close deadline.
We're going to meet that deadline. I don't know how, but we are.
That's the spirit, Rick. You'll push that railroad through, enemies or no enemies.
Well, I hope you're right. But we'll have to be ready for anything.
We will be.
As soon as we get this equipment ready, I'll start sighting for that hogback we're going to blow up.
Any trouble bailing him out of jail?
Had to answer a few questions first. The sheriff and that masked hombre wanted to know who gave me the money for the bail.
You made them think it come from Herbert, huh?
Sure, just like we planned.
Good. That'll fit right in with their suspicions.
I'm sorry for messing things up, but thanks for getting me free.
Get your horse and gear and clear out of the territory.
Rick, my boy, look at that. One more day and we've made it.
That's just one day too few, Andy. This time, we're really beaten.
What happened? Herbert's men wrecked some more of the track?
Worse than that, Andy. Someone blew up our new trestle over Cactus Gorge.
Take us at least a week to build a new one.
Why, them ornery sidewinders are Herbert's?
I still think Herbert's taking his orders from someone else. And so far, that someone has been smart enough not to show his hand.
And why don't the sheriff find out who it is and arrest him, like he oughta?
Whoa, now, wait a minute. Take it easy, will you, Andy? You can't go around arresting people unless you have proof that they're guilty of something.
Proof. You ought to be able to smell a polecat a mile off.
It's no use, Andy. We've done our best, but we're licked. Licked by the calendar. In order to make said franchise effective, railroad equipment carrying fare-paying passengers from point of origin must enter the town limits of Valley Center no later than 12 noon, April 20th. 12 noon, April 20th. That's less than 24 hours off.
Railroad equipment?
Well, that means a locomotive, a tender, and at least one car.
No, it doesn't, Rick. It means whatever the railroad owns is an aid to its operation.
You got scheme, Kimasabi?
Yes, Tonto. I want you to take a message to Doc Weston. Tell him the railroad wants a stagecoach, any type and any condition, as long as it has 4 wheels. Tell him we'll need it tonight.
Stagecoach? Of course, sure. If we buy one, it becomes railroad equipment.
That's right, Rick. And the message didn't specify what kind of railroad equipment had to reach Valley Center by tomorrow noon.
You say, if I was you, mister, I'd keep that scheme of yours as quiet as possible. Because Herbert's liable to get wind of it and try and stop you.
You're right, Sheriff. But you'd better notify your deputies in case we need them. But don't let it get beyond them.
You know, I've a hunch we're really going to make it this time.
I know we are.
Hello, Mr. Kendall.
Hello, Meadow. What took you so long? We've been waiting for your report.
Well, the sheriff didn't talk much until this morning, and the report is not so good.
Well, what do you mean? They can't get that trestle fixed in time?
They don't intend to.
Well, how do they expect to get a train to Valley Center by noon today?
But it doesn't have to be a train. The letter only said railroad equipment. And that fellow with the mask is a smart hombre, Kendall. Why, he sent Sam Weston out last night and bought a stagecoach. They're bringing it through not an hour from now.
Don't they ever give up?
What's the matter, boss? We took care of the trestle, didn't we? It ought to be twice as easy to get rid of a little old stagecoach.
Sure. As soon as it leaves for Valley Center, we'll ambush it. There's a good spot at Shadow Rock.
Yeah, but you'll have to take the long way around to get there. You may be seen. I don't think you'll have time.
Well, then we got to stall for time. Where's the coach now?
Down by the construction shed, close to the spot where the trestle was blown up.
Oh, good. I can be there in less than an hour. I'll pay our friends a little visit just to wish them good luck on their journey. Now, that should stall them long enough for you, Pierce, and you, Red, to go down by Shadow Rock. And when you see that stagecoach coming, stop it. I don't care how you stop it, but stop it.
And if it gets by them?
Then you'll be waiting for it outside of Valley Center. I'll join you there. It won't get by us.
How's that look, Tonto? As soon as it dries, I'll hang it on the coach.
No time to wait. It'll be 12 noon plenty soon now. If you not drive fast, you lose franchise.
Oh, I can't go too fast. I don't know where Doc Weston got that old box, but it sure is an antique.
You drive only fast enough to stay ahead of bullets.
Maybe there won't be any bullets. Herbert's boss must know when he's licked.
He's not licked until this piece of railroad equipment reaches Valley Center Depot.
Oh, it's less than 2 miles away.
Maybe the longest miles we've ever ridden.
Well, we've got to make it. Didn't I buy my ticket? Didn't I ride the railroad as far as it'd go? Can't let the last 2 miles stop us.
Hey, wait a minute. Look who's coming.
Who?
How are you, boys?
Raring to go. How come you're out this way?
Oh, as a stockholder, I'm merely interested in my investment. I've got to hand it to you, boys. Using that stagecoach is a mighty clever trick to outwit Herbert.
We kind of thought so ourselves.
Oh, I've been wondering, though. Are you sure it's legal?
Well, the franchise says railroad equipment and fare-paying passengers. This is the equipment, and I just paid my fare and rode the train this for.
Oh, reckon that's legal enough. I'm mighty grateful to you, mister. If you hadn't shown up when you did, this railroad never got through in time.
You owe me no thanks. I always try to be around when I'm needed.
Well, if you'll excuse us, Mr. Kendall, we'd better be on our way. We haven't reached Valley Center yet.
Oh, you will this time. I have no doubt of it. It's too late for anyone to stop you.
If they do, we're ready for them. Got a coachload of guns to hold them off with.
Good enough. In that case, I'll be on my way. Safe journey, gentlemen.
Hey, it was mighty nice of Kendall to come out here and wish us luck.
Yes, but didn't it seem odd? He knew just when we were leaving and where he could find us.
I never thought of that.
What are you getting at?
We all agreed not to talk about our plans. Yet Mr. Kendall seemed to know all about them. Sheriff, did you talk to anyone else beside your deputies?
No, shucks, not a soul, and they weren't supposed to say anything about them.
Apparently one of them didn't.
Are you saying that Mr. Kendall is the man who's been trying to stop us all along? Oh, I can't believe it.
That's why he's such a clever criminal. I've had my doubts about him for quite a while.
What do you mean, Kimasabi?
Remember the telegram about the franchise? Why was it sent to Kendall instead of the officers of his company?
Then you think that he's been pulling the strings behind the scene all the time?
Yes, I'm almost sure of it.
Something tells me we're going to have trouble getting this coach to Valley Center after all.
Yes, probably an ambush. And a bad one, since this will be Kendall's last chance to stop us.
Sure, but we can throw lead too, you know.
No, we're making it too easy for Kendall and his men.
That's right. Even if them shoot wild, we make plenty good targets.
Rick, you know every inch of the road between here and Valley Center. Where's the most likely spot for an ambush?
Well, it's pretty exposed all the way. Only place I'd pick would be Shadow Rock.
Good enough. Andy, you go on with the coach. Tonto, Rick, and I will head for Shadow Rock. If Kendall or his men are there, we may be able to take them by surprise. All right, let's go.
Right.
There are two of them. Tonto, you go that way.
We should have put the war paint and war bonnets on. It worked once, it ought to work again.
Kendall never commits murder the same way twice. That's why I stick with him. It pays. Besides, what could be needed in this? When that coach comes into sight, we just put a few bullets in the horses. It's not going to get to Valley Center if it's got nothing to pull it.
Yeah, but if it's so easy, why is Kendall and that deputy waiting outside of town in case we fail? You think he didn't trust us to do the job right?
Kendall doesn't trust anybody. It's safer. Here it comes. Get ready.
Don't move. Nice work, Tonto. So my hunch was right about an ambush. Lucky we got here just in time.
You got us all wrong, mister. We're just sitting there minding our own business.
We hear them say Deputy and Kendall waiting outside town to stop stagecoach.
Yes, I heard that too. Tonto, you and Rick tie these two up. I'll go on ahead. We've got to stop Kendall before he wrecks that coach.
We follow plenty fast.
That outfit's got more lives than a cat. Look at that. Our boys failed again.
Failed plenty and complete, according to the way that stage is taking its time.
Well, they're not in yet. Now you get down there where you can't miss and put some bullets into those horses.
I wouldn't like to do that.
When you take pay for me, mister, you take my orders. And you continue to take them until I have no further use for you. Now get down there and stop that stage before it reaches the township line. Go ahead. Did you come back to argue, Meadow? I told you what to do.
It's too late to do anything, Kendall. I've just taken care of that double-crossing deputy. The stage is finishing its run.
I know it is. That's why I'm here, to see the final success of our enterprise.
It's no use lying, Kendall. We have caught the men you sent out to stop the stage. I think they'll talk plenty if it'll help to save their own skins.
You're smart, mister. But I got a lawyer that's smarter. He'll take care of that. So, you think the stagecoach will finish in time? Would you care to take a little bet?
It's finished. That was the signal.
That was the shot killing the horses.
You're wrong, Kendall. The stage has entered Valley Center Township. The railroad keeps its franchise, and you're finished. Now, let's go.
Come on, Mr. Kendall, please.
Kendall, why don't you be smart like your men and confess? Might make things easier for you.
Oh, I'm not licked yet.
Yeah, well, folks around here think different. You saw how fast they helped me round up Mr. Herbert there. They're going to see that you pay for your crimes, too.
Oh, the folks here are no different than the rubes back east. I'll prove that when I stand up in the courtroom. Don't think I'm finished, gentlemen. I'll be around for a long time.
So will the man who put you behind those bars. That won't be very healthy for you.
You mean that troublemaker?
That's what the crooks call him, Kendall. But the West has a different name for him. You won't feel near so sure of yourself when you hear it. You see, he's the Lone Ranger.
But this time, one of its members was in trouble. For his trail had been picked up by the Lone Ranger and Tonto. A long, hard trail, and they had no intention of losing him now.
You're Kansas Charlie, aren't you?
I'm not saying a thing.
You'll have lots to say before you're through, Kansas. The law's been after you for a long time.
I don't get you. You talk like a lawman, yet you wear a mask like any other owl. Why?
Where's the money from the Wells Fargo holdup?
Well, you're out of luck, mister. I don't have any of the money with me. Darby's got it all. We separated right after the holdup and we're meeting later. I wouldn't advise you to follow me. You'll be outnumbered 4-1.
We don't intend to follow you. Just tell us where you're meeting Darby and I'll go alone. Get his horse, Tonto.
What are you going to do?
Since you're so anxious to join Glenn Darby and his gang, we'll just let you walk there.
Walk? I'd never make it across the plains. I'd die of thirst.
That's not our worry. You ready, Tonto? Let's go.
Wait a minute. I'll talk. We're meeting Darby at Pineville.
Pineville? That's where he originally came from. He hasn't been back there in 10 years.
I know. That's because his wife and kid are still there. He didn't want to make trouble for him.
It's very clever of Darby. The law stopped looking for him in Pineville years ago. Tonto, I'm going after Darby. You take this man into town and turn him over to the sheriff.
The sheriff? Say, are you guys really lawmen?
We're not outlaws, if that's what you thought. Tie him tight, Tonto.
Me tie him plenty tight. Meet you in town as soon as him in jail.
Hello, dear. Lunch is almost... Oh, Jimmy, what happened?
Same thing that always happens. I was in a fight. Here, Mom, let me do this.
About your father?
Wells Fargo holdup he pulled yesterday. Kids in town heard about it. They started making fun of me, and I had to fight back.
What did they say?
Same thing they always say. I'm Jimmy Darby. My father's a thief, an outlaw. How much money did he send us this time? And they start to laugh.
They've no right to laugh. We've turned over to the sheriff every cent of money your father sent us for the past 10 years.
That doesn't change anything, Mom. That doesn't keep him from robbing and stealing and getting his face plastered on every wanted sign for miles around here.
Now, darling, you must try not to judge your father too harshly. He's done a lot of bad things, it's true, but not as bad as people make him out to be. He's never killed a man because it's not in his heart to do it. And I'm sure he's always gone on loving us, or he'd have forgotten us a long time ago.
If he loves us so much, why did he desert you 10 years ago? Why does he keep us living in shame and disgrace all the time? We should have moved away from here years ago, changed our names, and started over fresh somewhere else.
No, dear. I don't believe we solve our problems by running away from them. Any more than I can believe that your father is all bad. I know him too well.
Oh, Mom, how can you stand up for him like that? I don't see why you ever married him in the first place, or why you keep his picture around here. He's done nothing but hurt you.
Oh, Jimmy, I wish I could make you understand. Your father wasn't always like he is now. I remember so well when I first knew him. He was reckless, daring, and a little wild, and so good-looking. Every girl in town had her cap set for him, but I was the lucky one. I was the one he fell in love with. I remember so well the night he proposed. We were walking on the outskirts of town. It was a lovely night, so still and starry.
You're a fool if you marry me, Amy.
Why, Glenn?
You know all the things people say about me.
I don't care what they say.
But it's all true, Amy. I am wild. I am reckless. I do crazy things sometimes.
That doesn't mean you're bad.
When I was a kid, I was always getting into trouble. My father used to say I'd come to no good end. He may have been right.
Nonsense, Glenn. You can be as good as anyone in town. I'll help you to be.
Reforming me already? No, Amy. That's something you'll never be able to do. If you want me at all, you'll have to take me just the way I am.
I do want you, Glenn. Just the way you are.
Amy.
And so we got married and came back here to live. It's hard for you to understand, Jimmy, how two people could be as much in love as your father and I. You were born a year later, and I've never seen a father as proud of his son as Glenn was of you. He dreamed great dreams for you. You were going to be a professional man, a doctor or a lawyer. You were going to have all the opportunities that he never had. But as time went on, things started going wrong. We had 2 or 3 years of drought, some sickness, our money ran low, and then one night... Glenn, what happened?
Pack a bag and get the kid ready for traveling.
But your arm...
Never mind my arm. Get packed.
Why? Where are we going?
Hurry it up, Amy. They're after me.
After you? For what?
There was a robbery of the mail train. I was in on it.
Oh, Glenn, no. But why?
Well, I had to find some way of paying the bills.
Oh, not that way.
Hurry it up, Amy. They're coming closer.
No, Glenn. You've got to give yourself up. Stay and face it.
And spend years in jail? You know I couldn't stand that. Now, are you coming or not?
I'd go anywhere with you, Glenn, but I can't let you do this to Jimmy. He's not going to spend the rest of his life running away from the law.
All right, if that's the way you want it. I'll send for you later if I can't. Reckon my dad was right about me coming to no good. Goodbye, Amy. Take good care of Jimmy.
He ran out through the kitchen. I knew then it would be a long, long time before I saw him again. Maybe never. It was almost more than I could bear.
Sorry, Mom, I can't feel the same way about him that you do. All I can remember is the last 10 years, all the misery he's caused you, all the jeers I've taken for being his son. I wish he would come back, so I could kill him.
Jimmy, you wouldn't. That would make you worse than he.
I don't think so, Mom. There's a price on his head. The law would thank me.
Oh, Jimmy, Jimmy, Jimmy.
Hey, Injun.
What matter now?
My saddle's slipping. That cinch must be getting loose.
Cinch looked tight to me.
Tell you it's not. I saddled up in a hurry this morning. Didn't do the job right. Well, come on. You want me to fall off this horse?
You're not trying any tricks.
How can I try any tricks with my hands tied behind my back?
Nothing wrong with cinch.
You bet there isn't. Come on, Marcia.
We're almost out of firewood. You reckon you're too full to chop some for me?
If I am, it's your fault, Mom. You cook too good. I'll have an armload for you in a jiffy.
Glenn.
Hello, Amy. 10 years and you're still as beautiful as ever.
Oh, Glenn. Glenn. Why did you stay away so long?
It was best, Amy. For you and the kid. What's he like?
He looks a lot like you, Glenn.
Yeah, but what does he think of me?
He's never known you. A boy can't understand a father he's never known.
He hates me. Is that it?
You could make him love you, Glenn, if you wanted to.
How? By staying here, giving myself up?
It's still the only way, Glenn.
Where's the boy? Maybe he has more sense.
I'm right here, outlaw.
Jimmy, put down that gun.
I told you I'd kill him if he ever came back, Mom.
So you hate me that much, son?
Why shouldn't I hate you? You deserted my mother. You made us the laughing stock of this town. Because of you, I'm ashamed of my own name.
Jimmy, I told you to put down that gun.
Don't come any closer, Mom, or I'll pull the trigger right now. Don't you see how much better it'll be if he's dead? It's no more than he deserves. The law will thank me for it. So will all the innocent people he's robbed. And then he won't be able to hurt you anymore, Mom, or me. That's why I'm going to kill him.
Drop it, son. I don't know who you are, mister, but I'm sure glad you showed up when you did. That boy of mine's got more fire in him than I had at his age.
Cut the act. You trying to make me believe this masked owl hoot isn't one of your own men?
Word of honor, he's not, Jimmy. I never saw him before in my life. Say, what are you doing here?
I heard you and your men were headed this way. I was anxious to meet you.
So you wanted to join up with the outfit, huh? Lots of fellas do. But I'm afraid you're a little late, mister. I'm disbanding the gang as soon as we get across the border.
I see. Then the Wells Fargo holdup was your last, is that it?
No use being greedy.
You wanted to take your wife and son along with you.
I wouldn't go anywhere with that crook. Neither would Mom.
Jimmy, please.
Can't do a thing with the boy. He's got himself a set of fancy high ideals.
They're good things to have. All right, Jimmy, get his gun.
Say, what is this?
There's been a slight change of plan, Darby.
Meaning what?
Meaning you're not crossing the border. You're going to return the money you stole and then go to prison.
Mister, are you on the level?
Of course he's not, son. Don't you see what he's up to? Once he has my gun, he'll grab all the money himself and beat it.
If that were true, Jimmy, I'd take his gun instead of asking you to do it for me. Are you going to get it or not?
It doesn't make sense. A masked man fighting to uphold the law? Unless... Mister, are you the man I've heard stories about? A man who rides a white horse and fires silver bullets?
Like this?
I might have known. You are the man I've heard about. What do we do now?
Tie and gag your father and get him out of sight, then wait for the rest of his gang. Is there any place we can hide him?
There's a bedroom in there.
I'm sorry you have to see all this, Mrs. Darby, but justice must be served. In the end, you'll all be better off.
I know that. I begged Glenn to believe that 10 years ago.
What about the money? It's all in here. I never saw so much gold and so many bills.
Oh, yes, the money. Jimmy, do you have some very secret place to hide it? Some place where no one could find it? Least of all, Darby and his gang? In case anything goes wrong, we don't want it to fall into their hands again.
I know just the place. Leave it to me.
I admire your nerve, mister, but not your stupidity. My gang will be here any minute. You'll be outnumbered. How do you figure to trap them?
I have the element of surprise on my side, Darby. They're not expecting me. Sometimes strategy is more important than numbers. All right, Darby, inside.
I'm getting worried about Kansas. He should have been here an hour ago.
Kansas can take care of himself.
Where have you been, Kansas? We had about given you up.
I got bulldogged by a masked man and a ninja.
A masked man? You mean some other renegade's trying to horn in on us?
That's what I'm not sure of. He looked like an owl hoot and talked like a low man. He told the engine to take me into town and turn me over to the sheriff. I was just lucky to break away before he got me there.
Where'd the masked man go?
Said he was coming in after Glenn and you boys.
You mean one lone hombre's figuring on grabbing all of us?
Don't sell him short, Smokey. I saw him in action. He's a match for any 3 men. And that big white horse he was riding, like a comet.
Hey, wait a minute. I saw a white horse tied in the trees behind Glenn Darby's house. I figured it belonged to his kid.
You think he's in the house?
Yeah, he must be. If Glenn got took by surprise, no telling what happened.
What'll we do? Glenn's got the money in the house.
We'll outsmart that masked hombre. That's what we'll do. He's expecting you two, but not me. Okay, you'll walk into his little trap, but we'll make it a trap that'll snap on him.
Here they come.
2 of them. That accounts for all of them, then. Darby never had more than 3 men working for him, and Tonto has the 3rd. Now, Jimmy, you understand what you're to do. Play innocent until I can get the drop on him.
I got you.
You will be careful, won't you?
Don't worry, I value Jimmy's life as much as my own. Now, you'd better wait in the kitchen, Mrs. Darby, in case anything goes wrong.
Oh, morning, son. Mind giving some directions to a couple of strangers who've lost their way?
I know. I'd be glad to. Come on in.
Thank you.
What's on your mind?
We were supposed to meet a friend near here. Been anybody else passing by asking questions?
No, there aren't many strangers past this way.
All right, kid, cut the act. We know Glenn Darby's in here. Where are you hiding him?
I don't know what you mean.
Maybe a little slapping around will help you remember.
Don't touch him. Now reach. Jimmy, get their guns.
Now get over there.
Who are you, mister?
Never mind who I am. We're tying you up while we send for the sheriff.
You give a lot of orders for a man who hasn't got long to live.
I expect to live longer than you. Here, Jimmy. All right, put your hands behind your back.
Put your guns on the table, masked man, or I'll let the lady have it. You know I mean it. Drop yours too, boy.
It's like I said, mister. You sure did a lot of talking for a man who hasn't got long to live.
Go see if you can find Glenn.
What happened to my Indian friend?
He met with an unfortunate accident.
If you've killed him, you'll pay with your life.
All I can say is he looked awful dead.
Look what I found, all trussed up like a mummy.
Ashamed of you, boss. Who tied you up, your wife or your kid?
It's enough out of you, Kansas. You tricked me once, mister. Don't try it again. I never killed a man yet, but there's a first time for everything.
You're not the type, Darby. I've known too many outlaws. One of these other three might try to kill me, but not you.
Who is this big-talking hombre, Glenn?
I wish I knew.
Why don't we find out? He must have some kind of a face behind that mask.
I wouldn't touch this mask if I were you. No outlaw who's seen my face has ever lived to tell about it.
Well, reckon I'll be the first one, then.
You touch that mask and you'll have to answer to me, too.
What do you care whether I see his face or not, kid?
Because I know who he is. I respect his reasons for hiding his face.
And you think you can keep me from taking off that mask?
I know I can.
Well, let's see you try.
Where's your $100,000, outlaw?
Hey, where is it, Glenn?
I don't know. The kid hid it somewhere.
It won't be hard to make him talk.
Oh, no, wait a minute, Keg. No rough stuff.
What do you mean, no rough stuff? It is our money. The kid's got to tell us where he hid it.
All right. All right, let me talk to him. Look, Jimmy, maybe I haven't been the best father in the world. Maybe I have caused you and your mother a lot of grief. I'm sorry for that. But keeping the money won't help any. Once me and the boys get it across the border, we'll be out of your lives forever. You'll never hear from us again. Now, don't you see? Give us the money and no one gets hurt.
Excepting all the innocent people you robbed, I suppose they don't count.
Good for you, Jimmy. You're twice the man your father is.
Talking won't do any good with this kid. What he needs is a little softening up.
Now, wait a minute. We'll get that money, but no one's going to hurt this boy.
Well, well, what do you know? It looks like blood's thicker than water.
Yeah, thicker than even $100,000.
Don't be crazy, boys. You know I've never double-crossed you. I'm not going to start now.
You bet you're not, because we're not letting you.
And I'm not letting any of you touch my wife or kid.
Oh, no?
No. No!
Can't keep that masked man covered. I don't know whether you give two hoots for this father of yours or not, but I'm going to find out right now. You've got just 1 minute to tell me where the money's hid, or I'll put a bullet through his head.
I guess you'll have to tell them, Jimmy, unless you really want your father to die like this.
No, son. Don't tell him. What happens to me doesn't matter. You're worth 10 of them.
I used to think it didn't matter, but now I'm not so sure. All right, I'll show you where I hid it. It's out and back near the old well.
And we'll all go looking for it. I'm not leaving any of you behind to play any more tricks on us. Keg, bring up the rear. If one of them makes a false move, shoot to kill. Come on, kid.
Get going.
You too, masked man.
Hey, Jimmy. I thought you told me the old well was off toward the right.
To the right?
Yes, over there.
Trying to lead us on a false scent, is that it? Quit your stalling. Take us over to the right like the masked man said.
Oh, sure. I was getting a little mixed up in my directions.
Hey, where's that well?
Straight ahead. Not dead, run! Look out, boy!
them both, Tonto. Where are the other two?
Them safe. Me tie them up with belts. You go quick. Glenn Darby hurt plenty bad. Me take care of this one.
Well, son, looks like you get your wish. That worthless father of yours is gonna die.
No, Dad, I don't want you to.
Why? I'm the same man I always was. Selfish, reckless, irresponsible.
Well, that's only one side of you. Mom's always told me about the other side, but I never really saw it till now. Mom's always said there was more good in you than bad. It's never too late to change. Will you give me a hand with my father, please? We've got to help him.
Sure, Jimmy. As you just said, it's never too late to change.
Time for you to leave now, Darby. Sheriff waiting outside.
I hope you'll not try to escape this time.
Don't worry, mister. I'm older now. I've learned my lesson. Term in jail doesn't frighten me so much anymore. Besides, any man would be a fool to run away from a wife and son like mine.
We'll be right here waiting for you, Dad, whenever you get out.
You've made your son respect you, Darby. Don't ever disappoint him again. Come along, Darby. We'll turn you over to the sheriff.
Go, Amy. So long, son. Take good care of your mother for me.
Sure, Dad.
If only I could let that masked man know how grateful I am for all he's done for us.
The West is full of folks who are grateful to him, Mom. He's the Lone Ranger.
But the westward sweep of the country had so stirred men's imaginations that reporters from eastern newspapers were sometimes sent west on special assignments.
Anybody in?
Sorry, I didn't see you come in. May I help you?
Well, yes, I'd like to speak to Hale Monroe, please.
Go ahead.
I mean, the editor of the paper. Is he around?
I'm the editor.
You mean you're...
Yes, I'm Hale Monroe.
But you're a woman.
I have been for some time, and I've run the Herald for the past 2 years.
Well, I might have known it.
Might have known what?
Look, I'm from the New York Record. I came out here to see you about a story you sent in.
You mean you came all the way from New York for that?
Well, it wasn't my idea. You see, John Justin Moore, the great American editor, often gets crazy notions.
Oh, I see. Well, which story was it?
Well, that wild yarn about some masked rider who goes around capturing outlaws and fighting for justice. Moore seemed to think there was some truth in it.
But you don't.
Of course not. A mysterious champion of justice is common to old folklore. You ought to stick to facts. Leave fiction up to this fellow Mark Twain.
It wasn't fiction. It was true. Every word of it.
Now, look, Miss Monroe.
I saw it with my own eyes, and so did 100 other people.
Huh?
Come in here. Here. Look at this. Would I have dared print that if it weren't true?
You mean you got away with printing this locally?
Of course.
This fellow actually exists?
He certainly does. Just ask anybody around here.
Well, how could I get in touch with him?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, he must live somewhere. Doesn't he have an address?
He shows up when he's needed, and then he just disappears.
Well, he could be anywhere.
That's right.
Well, I'm sunk.
Sunk?
Yes. John Justin Moore assigned me to get an exclusive interview with the Lone Ranger.
100 miles to the north, not far from Abilene, Tonto raced for the Lone Ranger's camp, bringing important news.
You Miss Ivy.
What is it, Tonto?
Another jailbreak from Brimstone Prison.
Who was it this time?
Big Tom Davis, Hawk Mason, and a young feller named Peterson.
That's the third jailbreak in the last month.
This one, same as other two, guns smuggled to prisoners working on road gang.
You know, it looks as though these jailbreaks are falling into a pattern.
You think Big Tom and his pals head south?
Well, the others did, and then vanished into thin air somewhere between Abilene and Oxbow.
We never savvy how them do that.
Well, it would be possible if there were an organization behind them. Sort of a underground railway for criminals.
Train run underneath ground?
No, Tonto. During the war, the organization that helped the slaves escape to the north was called the Underground Railway. A criminal organization built along these same lines might become powerful enough to completely undermine the law.
That'd be plenty bad.
Well, let's ride south and try to pick up Big Tom's trail. If there is an outlaw underground, it's got to be smashed.
Don't be discouraged. We'll think of something.
Oh, what? Apparently this fellow only shows up when there's trouble. If I received an engraved invitation to an Indian massacre, maybe I could arrange to meet him somehow. But that's what?
We'll have the Lone Ranger come to you.
How?
You can pose as a fugitive from the law.
Me pose as a...
Nobody in town knows you except the express agent. He probably didn't notice. You can ride, can't you?
Well, of course, but... oh, it's a crazy idea.
I'll print up some reward posters listing you as a train wrecker, a bank robber, and a menace to the West.
Well, thanks very much, but I have no intention of becoming a target for every trigger-happy galoot in the state.
Oh, we'll make the reward good only if you're captured alive.
Well, thanks anyway, but I'm still not interested.
You're afraid, is that it?
No, but, well, it's just that... Do you really think it would work?
Well, if we put up enough posters, the Lone Ranger's bound to see one sooner or later.
Well, it sounds crazy, but... well, maybe it's worth trying.
Good. Now, what name will you use?
Well, what's the matter with mine?
Not colorful enough. Let's see. Your gray hair. We'll call you Frosty. Frosty March.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Let's get to work.
Having picked up the trail left by the 3 convicts who had escaped from Brimstone Prison, the Lone Ranger and Tonto followed in relentless pursuit.
New tracks.
Yes, we're getting close to them now. We'll have to ride more cautiously from now on.
Big Tom, dangerous man.
Yes, we don't want them to see us before we find out where they're going.
If them ride through Badlands, trail be plenty hard to follow.
If we lose their trail, we'll ride on into Oxbow. They'll have to stop there for water.
Big Tom, wake up.
What is it? Hey, wait a minute. We're being tailed. How many of them? Just 2, a masked man and an Indian. They're heading up the canyon.
A masked man?
That must have been the guy we were warned about. Is he riding a white horse? Yeah, that's him, all right. It's a good thing I had you standing guard.
What are we going to do?
There's 2 of them and 3 of us and only one way out of that canyon. Let's go. There they come.
Yeah, I see him.
Wait until they get right under us and don't miss. That masked hombre's a crack shot. Get set.
He's trying to warn us.
We'd have got him if the blasted horse didn't act up. We're still gonna get him. Keep him pinned down. Where'd you get it?
My shoulder. Feels like it's broke.
That guy's too good a shot. We'll have to lose him in the Badlands.
Oh, I can't ride like this.
I know it.
Well, they'll catch me. I'll go back to prison.
They won't catch you. You know too much.
What do you mean?
You know about Moley's hideout at Oxbow, and you know about the bank robbery he's lined up for us.
Oh, I won't talk, boss.
No, you won't talk.
Oh, now, wait, Big Tom. I feel better. I can ride with you.
You just slow us down. Let's go.
2 of them run away. Come on.
Them kill him. Why?
Well, I suspect they didn't want him to be caught. He knew who organized their escape and where they were going. Come on, they're getting away from us.
The trail of the escaped convicts faded and disappeared in the sun-baked earth of the Badlands.
Ground too hard. Even buffalo not leave tracks in a place like this.
Well, we'll go on into Oxbow. We may be able to find some trace of them there. The town's just over that rise.
We camp this close to town?
Well, we'll just stay here long enough for me to get into a disguise. I'm too well known around here since we captured the Salton gang.
Somebody over there.
Yes.
Him a sabe. Him have young face and old hair.
He's prematurely gray, Tonto.
Him not sheriff. Why him put up notice?
I don't know.
Frosty March. We never hear of bandits with a name like that.
Listen, age 25, height 5'11", weight 160 pounds, brown eyes, and prematurely gray hair.
Like fella who put up notice.
Exactly like him. Now, why would a man post a reward for his own capture?
Maybe him new kind of crook.
Maybe. We're not interested in any reward, but if this man is a menace to the West, we should do something about it. While I'm getting into my disguise, suppose you follow him into town and see what he does.
Me do that.
Will everything go all right?
I've spread Frosty March all over the countryside. Did you take care of the town?
Yes. Oh, you'd better put your hat back on. Somebody might recognize you as Frosty.
Yeah, that's right. Well, what's the next move? I'm not going to accomplish anything hiding like this.
Did you ever hear of Molly Saunders?
Nope.
Well, he runs the hotel across the street, but he used to be a big-time crook.
Oh, not too big. I never ran into him when I was cracking safes back east.
Some people think that he uses the hotel as a hideout for his old pals, but they've never been able to prove anything.
In other words, I ought to feel right at home there.
Well, it'd be the logical place for you to go, but Molly's a dangerous man.
Well, so am I, remember?
You will be careful.
Oh, if anything happens, think what a good story it'll make.
Oh, I don't want a story. I just want... Ned, why don't we give this up? I didn't realize what we were getting into.
You, want me to go straight?
I'm serious.
I'll have to make a living, Hale.
Why don't you stay here and help me run the Herald?
Gosh, Hale, that's the nicest offer I've ever had, but, well, I promised I'd get the Lone Ranger. I can't quit now that we've got the trap baited.
I understand, and if you do get him, that means you'll go back east, doesn't it?
Well, Hale, Look, let's get this job finished, and then we'll discuss the future. All right?
All right. Well, good luck, Frosty.
Thanks. I'll see you tonight. You got a room, mister?
Sure. What kind of room do you want?
The best. I want to sleep for a week.
It'll be room 15. You'll just sign the register.
Kind of formal about things around here, aren't you?
You'll like it here, Mr. Smith. You're from the East, aren't you?
Never mind where I'm from. Just show me the room.
I'll see if it's ready.
Well, hurry up about it.
Smalley. Wait a minute. We got to check through this mirror gadget. Go ahead. Hi, boss.
Hi. Boys, I got the answer to our problem.
Mean you found somebody to take Pete's place?
Yeah, and no two-bit gunslinger either.
Frosty March just came in.
Frosty March? Who's he?
Well, according to the posters, he's pulled a lot of big jobs back east.
I ain't in favor of taking in any strangers.
Then you shouldn't have killed Peterson. It'll take 3 men to hold up the Plainville Bank.
Don't get sore, Molly. I just want to make sure we can trust this hombre.
He'll be all right. There's a reward out for him.
I get you. He'll have to play ball.
Yeah. I'll bring him down.
Frosty March. Funny, I never heard of him. What's so funny about that? A lot of people never heard about you either.
Your room's ready, Mr. Smith. This way.
Back there?
I'm putting you in the annex. It's quieter back there.
Oh, good.
Hey, what's the idea of that? Oh.
Don't reach for your guns, Frosty.
My gun? No, I wouldn't think of it.
You are Frosty March, aren't you?
Well, you see,
Oh, relax. I'm not after the reward. I'm a friend.
What's the idea of the gun?
You're kind of fast on the draw, Frosty. I didn't want you to misunderstand what I have to say.
Well, I wouldn't misunderstand.
Put down that grip and get down that ladder.
Yeah.
Oh, say there, Indian. Looking for somebody?
Kimasabi, that good disguise.
Thanks, Tonto. What did you find out?
Plenty. Frosty March him set trap for you.
For me?
Me hear him talk with girl who run newspaper.
Frank Monroe's daughter?
Her in love with Frosty.
Well, that might explain it, but it's pretty hard to believe that she'd be involved in anything crooked. What kind of a trap is Frosty planning?
Me not know. Him stay at hotel run by Molly Sanders.
Molly?
Girl say him hide crooks there.
Tonto, maybe that's the answer. Molly and Big Tom were once members of the same gang.
You think Molly belonged to underground?
From what I know of Molly, I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't running it. I'll get a room at the hotel and see what I can learn.
Let me go with you.
No, Tonto. You go back to the newspaper office and keep your eye on Hale Monroe. If she is involved with crooks, I want to know about it.
Me savvy.
If you find out anything, let me know at the hotel.
Can I help you?
How's that?
I said, can I help you?
Well, now, I reckon that's right thought of you, stranger, but I can get around by myself.
I mean, what do you want?
Getting kind of nosy, ain't you? Just who are you?
I happen to run this hotel.
Oh, well, now, I was thinking I might just rent me a room here.
Single or double?
What's that?
I mean, do you want a single room or a double room?
Now, look here, son. There's no need of you shouting at me that way. I ain't so restless I got to sleep in 2 rooms. One's enough.
All right. Step up at the desk here. Now, if you'll just register...
What's that?
I said if... Oh, never mind. Give me $1. Here's your key. Room number 4. Up those stairs.
Well, now, son, I don't get sleepy much before sundown. Would you mind if I sat here a spell and studied one of your newspapers?
Suit yourself. There's the newspapers. Help yourself.
Thank you.
Close it up. Did you tell Frosty the plan?
Yeah.
What do you think of it?
Well, it's all right. I used something like that when I held up the Evanston First National.
What was that?
Somebody's in the office. The old man. When I give the signal, pull the rope. We're gonna have company. Tie him up.
Whoa. What happened?
Who are you folks?
Shut up. I'll ask the questions.
Now let go of me. I didn't do anything.
Why were you snooping around?
What you say?
Why were you snooping around?
Well, now, I wasn't snooping. I was just looking for some victuals.
You're lying. Somebody sent you here to spy. Who was it?
Mister, I don't know what you're talking about. I just rented me a hotel room.
I'll teach you to...
Take it easy, Moley.
What are you butting in for?
I don't like seeing old men beaten.
He'll get worse than a beating if he doesn't start talking.
Get your hands up. All of you.
What's gotten into you?
I told you. I don't like to see old men beaten.
Now listen, Frosty.
Get your hands up. All right, untie him.
You're crazy. If this old coot talks, we're all liable to...
He's going to talk plenty, and so am I. I'm going to turn you crooks over to the sheriff.
You a lawman?
You don't have to be a sheriff to uphold the law. Now untie him. Hurry it up.
Nice going, Big Tom.
The way he held his gun, I figured he was an amateur. Shall I finish him off?
Not here. We've made too much racket already. I better get upstairs.
What are we going to do with him?
Tie him up and put him further back in the mine. We'll work on him later. What do you want, Injun?
Me look for man stay this hotel.
What's his name?
Him old man have patch one eye.
You friend of his?
Ah.
Get your hands up and don't make a sound. Through that door, Injun. Go on. Drop that gun belt, Injun.
It's Moley. He's got an engine with him.
Get down that ladder.
Who's the engine?
I don't know, but I aim to find out. Get going.
Hey, he's the engine that...
Tonto, are you all right?
Everything fine, Kimasabi.
Tie Moley and go for a doctor. There's a wounded man down here.
Me do that.
The governor should thank you for exposing Moley's scheme to organize prison breaks. But since the governor's not here, you'll have to put up with me.
Thank you, Sheriff. According to Big Tom's confession, the other criminals that Moley helped to escape are in Woodstock. Is there any word about them?
Yep, I wired the sheriff there, and he's arrested the whole bunch.
Good work. I'm sorry we can't stay to see Anderson. Is he still asleep?
Yes, the doctor gave him a sedative after he dressed his wound.
He's a fine man. It took courage for him to do what he did.
Oh, Hale.
He's awake. Excuse me.
I've got to get to the office. It's not every day a reporter can write firsthand about a gang of crooks.
Relax, Ned. Here's your story.
What? Lone Ranger gives interview. What's this?
You'll be able to go back to New York now.
I'm not going back to New York. I'm going to stay right here with you.
Ned, do you really mean that?
Of course I do. But what's this about the Lone Ranger?
Well, you know the old man you tried to protect?
Yeah, what about him?
He left this for you.
A silver bullet.
Yes, darling. He's the man you came west to interview. He's the Lone Ranger.
Rocky Mountain Refining Company came into town and started buying advertising space in his newspaper.
Now, Mr. Neal, what do you think of our proposed ad for this week?
I only wish I had the ready cash to buy a few shares of your stock, Senator Dodd.
Yes, those that are buying now, to use one of the senator's expressions, are getting in on the ground floor, and they'll all realize large returns on their investments.
Quite true, Mr. Sloan. But more important than personal profits, the Rocky Mountain Refining Company is interested in seeing the West grow, so it can take its rightful place in this great expanding nation of ours.
I know most of the people here feel the same way, Senator. And a gold stamping mill on Cane Creek will certainly put our little community on the map.
Exactly, Mr. Neal. With the construction of our mill, instead of panning gold for a meager existence, crude ore can be refined right on the spot.
And that will eliminate all high shipping charges that have been eating up the profits.
Has a site for the mill been selected yet? If so, I'd like to run a story on it.
As chief engineer, it's up to Mr. Sloan.
Senator, remember, we have to be very careful about giving out that information as yet.
You're right, Mr. Sloan. There are always unscrupulous persons who might try to use that information for their own personal gain.
You see, Mr. Neal, if it were known what property we were interested in, the owner could very easily raise the price on us.
I understand.
But you'll be the first to get the story when the news can be safely released.
I hate to take your money for the ad when you're doing so much for our town.
Nonsense, my boy, nonsense. I know it takes money to run a newspaper.
Thank you.
Certainly, certainly. Well, good day, Mr. Neal.
Goodbye, sir. Mr. Sloan.
Good day. Ah, Mr. Neal. How are you today?
Fine, thank you, Senator Dodd.
Good, good. Glad to hear it. Good day.
Well, Martha, the Rocky Mountain Refining Company took another ad. Shorty. Yeah. Will you set this up? A full page again.
Yes, Mr. Neal.
Joe, I don't like those men. I just feel they can't be trusted.
Martha, we've been through this before.
I wish we'd never heard of them or their company.
Well, their money's been mighty good. It's let us catch up on most of our back debts.
I know, but I'd feel awfully guilty if anything went wrong. You know, they've sold a lot of stock on the strength of their advertising in our newspaper.
If you have anything against them, Martha, just say so.
It's nothing I can put my finger on. Maybe it's just a woman's intuition. But I have the feeling I've read about them or heard about them someplace.
In other words, you think they're crooks. They're going to swindle our friends by selling them worthless stock.
All right, Joe Neal, make fun of me. But I'm going to do some checking.
All right, Martha, we'll check on them together, who they are and where they're from. Will that make you feel better?
I'm sorry, Joe. I didn't mean to get mad.
Oh, that's all right. After all, a reputable newspaper does have a responsibility to the community it serves.
Tonto, faithful companion of the Lone Ranger, had discovered something that would be of great interest to his masked friend.
Whenever you ride in like that, Tonto, I know you have something to tell me.
When me in store, me see newspaper.
Oh, that's not the Blakely Gazette.
No, Kimasabi. It's paper from Cane Creek. You read ad on back page.
The names are different, but the wording of the ad is the same. This time, they're selling stock to build a gold stamping mill.
Them steal from many people.
Yes, Tonto. And by their dishonesty, they make it doubly hard for honest businessmen to raise cash for legitimate enterprises.
Maybe we get to Cane Creek before they're able to swindle people there.
We'll try. Now, this paper's dated 2 weeks ago. I hope we're not too late.
Find anything yet?
No. I'm sure I read about them someplace. I thought it would be in one of these exchange papers from out of town.
Well, this is the last of them.
Do you think I could be wrong about Senator Dodd and what he's trying to do?
Your woman's intuition letting you down?
Mr. Neal.
Yes, Shorty?
I got the front page locked in. Be right there.
Joe Neal, you better go back to getting tomorrow's edition out.
And you've still got all these papers to go through. Happy hunting. All right, Shorty. Let 'em roll.
Joe, come here.
What is it?
I think I found it. Listen. Attention, investors. Large profits for your cash investment. Your money can guarantee your community a place of importance in the West.
Why, that's the very same ad, word for word, that we're running this week.
And it goes on to say that the 3 men who placed that ad sold worthless stock in a refining company and then left town with all the money.
Why, those dirty, swindling crooks.
We better tell the sheriff right away.
You bet. But the sheriff's not in town. He rode over to Mesa City this morning to deliver a prisoner.
What are we going to do?
The sheriff will be back tomorrow. I'll tell you what we're going to do, Martha. We're going to bring out a special edition.
I don't understand.
Don't you see? If we work tonight and reset the front page, we can still have the paper ready for morning. It'll be a real scoop.
I know, but...
But think what it'll mean for our circulation. As soon as the sheriff makes the arrest, we bring out the paper.
But what about the money the senator and his friends have already collected? If they should decide to leave town...
Well, they wouldn't get very far. Besides, they can't take the money. It's safely locked up in a bank vault.
Well, if you're sure they can't get away with any of the money, I guess it would be all right.
I'm sure it will be. Shorty, we're going to have a new front page. We're going to bring out a special edition.
Hey, Gene. The newspaper people are working late tonight.
Yeah, the paper comes out tomorrow.
I'm sure glad I don't have to work that hard.
Only fools work hard. Smart people use their heads. Go over and see if you can pick up a couple of papers and bring them up to the room.
Yeah, right.
Dodd and Sloan exposed as swindlers. That'll really make the people of Cane Creek sit up and take notice.
The printer certainly did a beautiful job on these stock certificates. Look like the real thing.
Well, we have to give the suckers something for their money, don't we?
Watermarked and everything.
Hey, Gene, open up, quick.
Relax, it's my brother Tom.
What's all the excitement? We gotta get out of town, Gene. Those newspaper people, they found out about us.
How do you know? Are you sure?
I saw the headline for tomorrow's paper.
If you know about us, there's only one thing to do. Clear out and clear out fast.
Shut up. Have they started to distribute the papers as yet?
I don't think so. I think they were just starting to print them.
Well, that's in our favor. As the sheriff is out of town, they couldn't have told him as yet.
What are you talking about, Sloan?
Have you forgotten that all the money we've collected so far is locked up in a safe in the bank?
Yeah, that's right.
And if we leave town now, we'd have to leave without it.
Saving our skin is more important than money.
Well, I don't care to leave town for at least another week.
Gene, are you crazy?
I don't think so. Another week will add several thousand more to our take. And besides, we'll have a chance to get our hands on the money we've already collected.
Yeah, but when the newspaper comes out, the whole town will want to lynch us.
Then we should see to it that the paper doesn't come out. It's as simple as that. Good evening.
What are you doing here?
Oh, we thought we'd like to look at our ad in tomorrow's paper.
You'll see it in the morning when the rest of the town does.
We'd like to see it now. Tom?
Let those papers alone.
Oh, shut up.
Now, look, don't do anything foolish, Joe. Are you either, Mrs. Neal?
Let's see the paper, Tom.
Yeah, what does it say?
I'll save you the trouble of reading it. It tells all about you and your friend, the senator. How you sold phony stocks in Three Rivers and then skipped town with the money.
Oh, I see you've learned a great deal about us, huh?
You and your fake company. You never intended to build a stamping mill here. And all your big talk about developing the West. Well, you're not going to get away with it.
Well, that's quite a speech, and I admire your intentions. But it doesn't fit in with my plans. All right, Tom.
You cowards.
I understand your feelings, Mrs. Neal, but we have our interests to protect.
What are you going to do?
Nothing, really, as long as you take orders from me.
What do you mean by that?
Well, your husband here is going to take a little trip with my brother Tom. And when we leave town, he'll be set free, unharmed.
And if you don't cooperate with us, something very serious could happen to Joe.
My silence for Joe's life.
Crudely put, but exactly right. And you'll continue to run the newspaper under my supervision, of course. In a week or two, when we're ready to leave town, Joe will be sent back.
We'd better do what Mr. Sloan says, Mrs. Neal.
That's very smart of you, Shorty. Well, is it agreed, Mrs. Neal? Well?
Yes.
Good. All right, Tom, you know where to take him. Don't leave a trail that can be followed.
Don't worry. I'll be careful.
Well, now we have a newspaper to get out. One that omits any uncomplimentary references about us.
Cane Creek is just over the next rise.
Me go to town, Kemosabe?
Yes. Find out if the men mentioned in the newspaper ad are still there. And if they are, where they're staying.
Me do.
I'll make camp and wait here for you.
Tonto learned important information in Cane Creek and rushed back to the Lone Ranger.
Well, Tonto?
2 men still in town, but other man not there.
Do you know where he went?
Me not know where he go, but me find out newspaper editor go with him. They gone 2-3 days now.
Well, that's strange. From what I've heard of Joe Neal, he and his wife are honest and respectable citizens. It's hard to imagine them having anything to do with crooks and swindlers.
Me not understand that either.
Did you talk to Mrs. Neal?
Me try to, but her not want to talk. We go see Sheriff?
No, Tonto, I'd like to see Mrs. Neal first. I want to know if her husband has some connection with the men we're after.
She live in a little house just outside of town.
We'll go there after dark.
Good night, Mrs. Neal.
Good night, Shorty.
Oh, good night, Mrs. Neal.
I'll lock up the office, Mr. Sloan.
Doesn't really matter who you work for, does it, Shorty?
Well,
You could do a lot worse than sticking with us. You know the old saying, everyone gets his just rewards? Well, I'll see you in the morning, huh?
Yeah, yes, of course, Mr. Sloan.
Good night, Shorty.
Please don't be alarmed because of the mask.
What do you want? Who are you?
I want to talk to you, Mrs. Neal.
You know my name.
Yes, and I'm sure your husband would consider me a friend.
But who are you?
Joe once ran an article about a man called the Lone Ranger. Do you remember that?
Yes.
He mentioned a bullet as a mark of identification.
It's silver. Then you're the Lone Ranger.
May I come inside?
I guess so.
Thank you. Mrs. Neal, where is your husband?
He went out of town for a few days on business.
Why did Tom Sloan go with him?
Why are you asking me these questions?
Senator Dodd and the Sloan brothers are crooks who should have been put behind bars long ago.
Then you know about them.
Tonto and I have been trailing them for some time. I want to know Joe's connection with Dodd and the Sloans.
Joe's not a crook.
I didn't say that he was, but the others are.
Then you're going to expose them? Oh, but you can't. If you do, they'll kill Joe.
Who will?
Tom Sloan. He's holding Joe a prisoner.
Perhaps if you tell me the whole story from the beginning, I can help you.
No one can.
I'd like to try.
You've helped so many others.
I want to help you and Joe. Please trust me.
Well, Joe and I found out that Dodd and the two Sloans are crooks. We were going to expose them in the paper. They found out about it, destroyed all the papers we'd printed, and Tom Sloan took Joe away.
When did this happen?
3 days ago. They threatened to kill Joe if I said anything. If I only knew where he is or could be sure he's still alive.
Mrs. Neal, we might find Joe and at the same time bring the swindlers to justice, if you will help.
I'll do anything you say.
Good.
Morning, Shorty.
Mrs. Neal, what are you doing here so early?
I've been here all night. I just finished printing up a special edition.
Special edition?
How does it look?
Well, that's like the one we set up the other day.
That's right, Shorty.
Aren't you sort of looking for trouble, Mrs. Neal? Oh, Mr. Sloan sees this. He'll make sure that Mr. Neal is killed, just like he threatened.
Have you ever heard of the Lone Ranger?
Well, yes, but what's he got to do with it?
It was his idea. As soon as Dodd and Sloan read this paper, they'll leave town in a hurry and go to where Tom Sloan is holding Joe.
Yes.
Well, don't you see, Shorty? The Lone Ranger will follow them.
Say, that's a great idea. If they stay in town after the paper comes out, they'll be lynched.
That's right. Now, I'm going to see that Dodd and Sloan get their copy. And as soon as you see me leave the hotel, I want you to start giving out the rest of them.
All right, Mrs. Neal.
Oh, Mrs. Neal, you're up early.
I have something to show you.
What's the meaning of this?
Joe often said he'd rather die than knuckle down to a bunch of crooks. And in a few minutes, everyone in town will know you and your friends for exactly what you are.
Well, what do you mean?
Shorty's out now making deliveries of this special edition. You're going to have a lot of visitors before long. You better hurry if you hope to get out of town alive.
Sloan! Sloan!
What's all the excitement about?
Look,
Where'd you get this?
Mrs. Neal just gave it to me. She says it'll be all over town in a few minutes.
The fool. Did you tell her what would happen to Joe?
She didn't seem to care. You don't think they're here already?
You think they'd knock if they were? Yeah, take this. Who is it?
It's me, Shorty. I guess you've seen the paper.
Yeah, we've seen it, all right.
Mrs. Neal ordered me to pass out these papers, but I haven't started doing it yet.
And no one has seen them.
Oh, that's right, Mr. Sloan. You see, I figured they were more important to you than they were to anyone else in town.
And you were quite right, Shorty.
Yes, my boy, you shall be handsomely repaid.
If no one has seen the papers yet, it shouldn't be hard to take care of Mrs. Neal. Smash the printing press and destroy all those papers that have been printed already.
Oh, you can't do that, Mr. Sloan.
Why not?
You're being watched.
Watched by whom?
The Lone Ranger.
What?
He was talking to Mrs. Neal. It was his idea to run this special edition.
It was?
Yeah, he figured that when you left town, he'd follow you, and that you'd lead him to your brother, who was holding Mr. Neal.
Oh, he did he?
What are we going to do, Sloan?
Well, as soon as Mrs. Neal tells the sheriff, he'll be after us. We're half the town at our heels.
But if we leave town, the Lone Ranger will be after us.
Yes, but he won't try to stop us. As long as he knows we're going to lead him to Joe, and since we know he's following us, we can lose him along the way.
But supposing we can't?
If we can't, we'll arrange a little surprise. It'll take care of him for good.
You won't forget me. I can't stay in town just as soon as Mrs. Neal finds out I haven't delivered the papers.
I'll take care of you, Shorty. Now, you leave the papers here. Wait for us around in the barn back at the hotel. A few minutes.
Yes, sir, Mr. Sloan.
Why did you do that?
If the Lone Ranger saw Shorty with us, why, he might suspect that we know more than we should. Now, come on, get the money.
Sure.
Sloan and man who call himself Silent are just right away from front of hotel.
Well, Tonto, they've taken our bait.
Me see fellow who work in newspaper office go into hotel, but him not come out.
Did he pass out any of the papers before he went in?
Me not see him do that.
I didn't see him come out the back.
You think maybe him double-cross Mrs. Neal?
It's possible. And if he has, we'll have to be doubly careful.
Mrs. Neal be safe?
Yes, I told her to go directly to the sheriff's office after she left the hotel.
That's a good idea.
I'm sure it's safe now to start trailing Sloan and the senator. We don't want them to get too far ahead of us.
They're still following us. Their horses are faster than ours. We can't outrun them.
And there's another way of taking care of them. Come on. This looks like a good spot, Senator. Get your rifle.
But I don't let you commit murder.
Would you rather be taken back to town than a necktie party? Now, come on. The quicker we get this over, the safer we'll be. Here they come. Get ready. I'll take the masked man. You take the Indian. Now, stop shaking.
I'll be all right. But I never killed a man before.
I'll ride back down the trail and make sure they're finished off.
Are you crazy, Sloan? Well, now the sheriff and half the town are probably after us.
I guess you're right. Well, they look dead enough to me. Come on, Senator.
Are you all right, Tonto? Me all right, Kimasabi. Good thing you suspect ambush. We're ready for it.
It's safe now.
Bullets come plenty close.
Yes, Tonto. It seems that Sloan and the senator will not stop at murder.
Maybe them carry out threat to kill Joe Neal?
If we don't hurry, they may succeed.
Make it horses.
Well, I've seen you taking good care of Joe.
You'll never get away with this, Sloan.
But we have. We have the money to prove it.
I thought you were going to leave town until the end of the week.
Well, we had to change our plans.
Did something go wrong?
Everything.
What happened?
Despite our threats, Joe's wife printed that story about us in the newspaper.
Good for Martha.
I don't see what you're so happy about. That story signed your death warrant.
If you kill me, you'll be wanted for murder.
We've already killed the Lone Ranger and his Indian friend. They can't hang us any higher for getting rid of you, too.
You've killed the Lone Ranger?
A bullet stopped him as easily as it stops anyone else. Well, Joe, it's been nice knowing you.
Stand away from gun.
All right, Tonto, I don't think they'll try anything more.
I'm sure glad to see you.
And I'm sure Martha will be very glad to see you, Joe.
Come on, get in here. Cane Creek certainly owes a great deal to you two.
Not to mention you're saving my life.
Without your wife's help and courage, Joe, we might not have been successful.
I'll see that every cent those crooks have collected is returned.
Sheriff, the idea of building a gold stamping mill isn't a bad one. Under the right management, it could mean a great deal to Cane Creek.
He's right. There is a real need for it. That's why everybody was so anxious to invest their money to have one built.
Well, we could hold a meeting of the investors and put it up to them.
I'll run an article in the paper telling of the proposed plan.
What happened to the masked man and his Indian friend?
He's gone.
Who is he? He never did tell me his name.
Why, Sheriff, he's the greatest man in all the West. He's the Lone Ranger.
Not a very pretty sight, is it, Warden?
A gallows never is, Tom.
Funny thing. I just can't believe they're building it for me. I keep wondering why I don't wake up.
I heard from the governor this morning, Tom.
Well?
He doesn't believe there's enough evidence to grant a reprieve.
But I didn't kill those men, Warden, and I didn't take that Army payroll. Warden, I even gave the court the name of the real murderer.
Yes, I know. The Kansas Kid.
I tell you, I saw him do it. I was riding along the bluff. I looked down in the canyon. And there they were, 2 or 3 of them, holding up the stage. I fired, but they were gone before I could get to them. The driver of the stage was dead. I went over to the guard. He whispered something to me. The Kansas Kid, he said. The Kansas Kid. And then he died in my arms. I can see you don't believe me either, Warden, do you?
The sheriff testified that he thought he saw you riding away when he got there.
I was panicky. Do you hang a man because he loses his head?
And they found a shoe near the coach, and it fit your horse. Later, they learned that your gun had been fired. And everybody in town swore you could use the money.
All right, Warden.
And as for the Kansas Kid, he's been blamed for every crime that's happened in the territory. Yet no one knows him or where to find him.
One man does. I heard they captured one of his gang. A fellow named Singer.
Yeah, that's right, in Empire City.
Well, he could lead you to the kid and to the $20,000 payroll.
Maybe, but he refuses. Oh, he's been questioned, but they can't find a thing to link him to the crime.
Questioned? Isn't there somebody, someplace, who's interested in the truth?
That's all any of us are interested in, Tom. The chaplain's downstairs. You want him to come up?
Yes. Yes, I'd like that. Somebody. Someplace.
On the outskirts of Empire City, 2 men who were always interested in the truth had made camp. For weeks, the Lone Ranger and Tonto had been trying to run down the Kansas Kid. In the hope of learning more about the notorious outlaw through the accusations of Tom Scott, the masked man had sent Tonto into town to investigate.
Well, Tonto, what did you learn?
Scott have good record, Kimasabi. Many people think him tell truth.
Well, if he did, the Kansas Kid must be in this vicinity. We may be closing in on him at last. Did you pick up any other information in town?
Me also hear plenty bad talk. Men make plan to hang outlaw.
You mean the one they're holding in jail, Joe Singer?
No, Kimasabi. This outlaw named Slim Roberts. Him captured in Red Rock this morning. Deputy Marshal send word by telegraph. Say him bring Roberts in on eastbound stage. Reach Empire City maybe 2-3 hours.
Slim Roberts, wanted for murder, bank robbery. It's quite a list of crimes, Tonto.
Everyone say jail too good for a man like Roberts.
And yet we've never heard of him. Why? Look here, Tonto. Try to imagine him without the mustache. Now, do you recognize him?
Me not sure. Kimasabi, that...
Yes, Tonto, it's Jeff Robertson.
But what Robertson doing in this part of country? You think him mixed up in Tom Scott case?
I don't know, but we have no time to lose. We must see that he doesn't fall into the hands of that mob. Come on.
Ready for your thoughts, Deputy.
I've been studying you, Roberts.
Yeah?
You don't look so tough to me. It's hard to believe you're a mad dog, a vicious slayer.
Now you're quoting the Empire City News.
Oh, you saw a copy of it, huh?
Yeah, that publisher called me some mighty hard names.
You know, some people are even wondering if you might be the Kansas Kid.
Kansas Kid? Me?
Might be a way of finding out.
Yeah? What do you mean?
We captured one of the kid's gang. He's in the Empire City jail right now. You'll have the cell right next to him.
That's so.
His name's Joe Singer.
Never heard of him.
Sure would be funny if I'd really gotten the drop on that kid. It's my first assignment. What's that? A masked man and an Indian. What are your gang, Roberts?
Now, take it easy, son. Keep the driver covered, Tonto. I'll take charge of things inside. You watch it.
So they are pals of yours, Roberts?
I reckon they are. You'll find Slim Roberts has got plenty of friends in this territory.
Step out, both of you.
Well, I can't say I was expecting this.
The deputy sent a telegram to Empire City saying he was bringing you in. You were to be welcomed by a lynch mob, Roberts.
A lynch mob?
Oh, I see. Thanks.
Now, Deputy, if you have a key to those handcuffs.
Left pocket of his vest.
That's better.
Law will catch up to you, mister.
Keep those hands up, young fella.
What do you plan to do with me?
Nothing.
You're making a mistake. You'd better kill me. Because if you don't, I'll get you if it's the last thing I do.
That's your job. Empty his gun, Roberts, and throw it in the stage.
Right.
Is the driver armed?
Him not carry gun, Kimasabi.
Good. You ride with him.
Whatever you say.
All right, Deputy. You're free to go.
I'm warning you, mister. I'll shoot you on sight.
Well, Jeff, it's good to see you again.
Thanks for not giving me away back there. Only it's Slim Roberts this time.
We heard. Murderer, bank robber.
I guess my friends in the Empire City News did lay it on a little thick. We never expected a lynch mob to form.
Why a good lawman like you pretend to be outlaw?
Find the Kansas kid, Tonto.
Looks as though the three of us have been working on the same problem, Jeff. What was your plan?
Well, for some time now, the government's been interested in the kid. Technically, we want to stop his raids on government property, but it goes deeper than that.
I think I know what you mean. Tonto and I have seen settlers pull out of the territory because of fear. The West is a new land. Its growth mustn't be retarded by men like the kid.
Exactly.
But nobody know what kid looked like or where him hide out.
Except the members of his own gang.
So that's why you wanted to be put in the Empire City jail, in hopes of contacting the kid through Joe Singer.
That's right. I knew Singer wouldn't tell the law where the kid was, but I thought if another criminal wanted to join his gang...
I see.
Incidentally, you said the three of us were working on the same problem. Is that why you're in this territory, to find the kid?
Partly. Have you ever heard of a youngster named Tom Scott?
Scott? No. Of course, I've been back east for the past year.
Scott's in the territorial prison. He's due to be executed at noon tomorrow. He was found guilty of robbing an army payroll and killing 2 guards.
Sounds bad.
I'm not sure he did it. For one thing, the payroll money has never been recovered. Another thing, Scott's past record isn't that of a murderer. He claims a Kansas kid was behind the robbery, and I believe him.
If we find kid, maybe we find army payroll, too. That proved Tom Scott innocent.
Well, I'm sorry my plan was ruined by that lynch mob.
Perhaps it hasn't been ruined.
Well, what do you mean? I've just escaped from the deputy. I can't walk into the marshal's office and give myself up.
Marshal Dixon has a fine reputation. I believe he'd cooperate with us.
Well, even if he did, you said Scott's execution is set for noon tomorrow. It may take days for me to get the information we need from Singer.
Not if you were able to offer him something that he wanted badly in return.
Offer him something? What could I possibly offer?
His freedom.
Oh.
Now, this is what I had in mind. After dark, we'll go to the marshal's office. Don't draw, Marshal. I'm a friend.
In that mask, you're no friend of mine.
This mask means the same to me as your badge does to you.
What do you want?
This morning, your deputy lost a prisoner named Slim Roberts.
That's right. To a masked man and a... Wait a minute. Are you the one?
I took Roberts off that stage because there was a lynch mob waiting for him here in Empire City.
I'm not proud of that fact, stranger. But I still don't see why you're telling me this.
You will in a moment. Tonto.
Roberts.
Howdy, Marshal.
But I thought I
don't blame you for being surprised, Marshal. We'd have been here sooner, only we wanted to wait for darkness to set in. No sense in taking a chance on somebody recognizing me.
But am I to understand that you're giving yourself up?
Well, in a way. Maybe this will help explain who I really am.
Jeff Robertson, United States Secret Service.
That's right.
United States... You'll have to give it to me slow, gentlemen. I'm lost already.
So after we sent the deputy on, we decided to go through with the plan anyway. And here we are.
I suppose you three know what you're doing.
Then we may depend on your cooperation?
Absolutely.
Thanks.
You know, Joe Singer's going to be mighty surprised when I lock you up. He heard you'd escaped from my deputy. He thinks you must be quite a fellow.
Well, good. That'll make it easier to talk to him.
Might as well get started. Jumping Jehoshaphat, I just remembered.
Well, what's wrong?
Sandy, my deputy.
Oh, yes, I wanted to apologize to him.
I'm afraid you can't. He turned in his badge and left town. I tried to stop him, but this was his first assignment, and he was cut deep when he lost his prisoner. He's out looking for you and Roberts and the Indian.
Oh, I see.
He has a gun, and he swears he'll bring you three in, dead or alive. Well, let's go.
Take it easy, Marshal. I don't like being pushed around.
Oh, you're lucky to be alive, Roberts. Now get in there.
Roberts.
I told you we'd find him, Singer.
What a broken down rat trap. I've seen gopher holes fixed up better than this.
Well, well, well. So they picked you up after all.
I'm gonna have company on them, huh?
The name's Joe Singer.
What am I supposed to do? Clap my hands and yell goody?
Tough guy, huh? I read about you in the local paper.
Look, Singer, I've had a hard day. I'd like a little sleep now.
You'll need it. From what I hear, the lynch mob will be tearing down the doors when word gets around you checked in. How'd you get caught, anyway?
Blind fool luck. I was waiting in the woods for my pal to get me a horse and a gun, and somebody saw me, got the drop on me, and took me in. I won't be here long. My pal knows where to look for me.
You mean he'd come here after you?
He better had.
Good friend to have.
He'll do.
Roberts.
Yeah?
I just been thinking, this pal of yours seems to know his business.
What about it?
If you could get one man out of here, maybe you could get two.
Not a chance.
Suppose we talk it over.
Nothing to talk about. Now shut up and let me get some rest.
They tell me you're a bank robber. Maybe money would interest you.
You don't have the kind of money I'd consider interesting.
1,000?
Go to sleep.
2,000. 5. 5,000, Roberts.
Where would you get that kind of cash, Singer?
From a friend.
How do I know the friend would be good for it?
He would. Didn't they tell you why I was in here?
I didn't ask.
They're holding me, Roberts, because they think I'm part of the Kansas Kids gang.
Oh, so that's who your friend is, huh?
Him and some of the boys knocked off an Army payroll not long ago. Came out with 20,000 in gold.
Yeah, I heard about that. Didn't somebody named Scott get the blame for it?
Yeah, that's why the kid's laying low. Scott saw the kid's face. The kid don't like that. As soon as Scott's hanged, nobody'll be able to recognize him.
Yeah, but what about me? I thought I was supposed to meet him.
You're different. Get me out of here, and probably the kid will let you and your pal join the gang.
Well, let's not forget about the 5,000, Singer.
You'll get your money out of the payroll job. Is it a deal?
All right. It's a deal.
Now you understand what you're to do, Tonto.
Me understand, Kimasabi.
Singer's no fool. He may double-cross us, and he may not. I want you to stay behind us all the time.
Me not lose trail, Kimasabi.
Well, Marshal, I think we're ready.
Good.
Roberts. I'm way ahead of you, Singer. This may be it.
I'd advise you not to try and argue with a six-gun, Marshal. You're apt to get the same as your guard.
I know when somebody's got the drop on me, you blasted owl hoot.
Slim?
Over here. I've been waiting for you.
All right, Marshal, open up.
How about me?
Who's that?
Friend of mine. He's going with us.
You're the boss. All right, up here.
Hurry it up. It's almost dawn.
You're crazy if you think you'll get away with this.
Sure. Now get in that cell.
Thanks, friend. How about a gun?
Here, you might as well use the Marshal's. Slim?
Yeah.
The horses are outside. The Marshal won't be using his, so you might as well borrow it.
Where do you think you're going, Injun? I wouldn't try that. Come a little closer.
You not understand.
I understand all I need to. Maybe my luck's beginning to change. I crossed your trail about a mile back. From all the signs, looks like you were following somebody, too.
You listen out.
You listen. Drop your gun down behind you and slide off that horse. All right, turn around and put your hands behind you.
You make mistake.
Shut up. You're real talkative, aren't you? Well, maybe we can fix that. If we happen to run across that masked friend of yours, I don't want you yelling to him.
This is it.
Looks kind of quiet. I thought you said the kid would be around here.
If he isn't, there'll be a note inside. This is a checkpoint. Kid leaves orders here, picks up money and things like that. Kid, a couple of friends I want you to meet. All right, come on in. All right, up with your hands, my friends.
What's the matter with you, Singer? Where's the kid?
You wanted to meet the kid? That's a laugh. You've been riding with him for 3 hours now.
You?
Me. Funny, huh? Half the territory out looking for the kid, and nobody paying any attention to Joe Singer.
Why so secretive? You could have told us before this.
I had my reasons, mister. Maybe it was just habit. Maybe I didn't want to pay $5,000 for a jailbreak, or maybe I don't trust a man who wears a mask all the time.
Why do you tell us this now?
Why not? You won't be telling anybody else. I've been interested in seeing that face of yours all morning, mister. Take off the mask.
And if I refuse?
I'll take it off your dead body. Make up your mind.
I have. Go ahead and shoot.
You asked for it, pal.
You don't think I'd give you a loaded gun? Now get that Army payroll. I've got a date at the territorial prison, and there isn't any time.
Don't move or I'll blast you. Make a laughing stock out of me, huh?
All right, drop your guns. And thanks, buddy, for the assist.
I don't get this.
It's a long story, son.
Territorial prison, eh? Sounds like something to do with Tom Scott. I had a hunch you were a lawman.
Lawman?
It might interest you to know, Sandy, that this gentleman with the gun happens to be the Kansas Kid.
What?
We were just about to bring him in when you interrupted.
Then you are a lawman.
I see no point in denying it now.
None at all, because I'd have to kill you anyway, just like I killed all the rest. The Kansas Kid's going to stay incognito. Now, I asked you once to take that mask off, mister. I asked you very politely. I'm not going to be polite any longer. Well?
Tonto, are you all right?
What about Scott?
I hope there's still time to make it. Sit down. I'll write out a confession.
Why should I?
Don't be foolish. There are 3 of us here that know you're the Kansas Kid. The only possible chance you have for clemency from the law is by helping to save Tom Scott.
You think that would make a difference?
That's a chance you'll have to take. At least you'll have done one good thing in your life. Now hurry up.
With Singer's confession in his belt, the Lone Ranger urged his great horse Silver toward the territorial prison, where Tom Scott was scheduled to be executed at high noon. It was 1 minute to 12 when the sound of hoofbeats reached the men in the prison courtyard. The Lone Ranger had arrived in time. A few days later, with Tom Scott freed and the Kansas Kid behind bars to await trial, a meeting was held in the Empire City office of Marshal Dixon.
I don't think I understand it yet. You mean all this was just a plan to capture the Kansas Kid?
To capture the kid and to save Tom Scott.
And I almost ruined it.
Oh, you were just doing your job, son.
But I might have killed you. I don't think I was cut out to be a deputy.
On the contrary, Sandy, I should think Marshal Dixon would be glad to have a deputy like you. You certainly found the men you were after.
He's right, Sandy. Here. Now, I don't want you taking this off again. You're too dangerous without it.
Thanks, Marshal.
As for you, Robertson, and your friends, this territory never going to be able to thank you enough. Now, there's a reward for the capture of the kid, and, where are they going? I wanted to tell them about the reward.
Well, I think the capture of the kid and the saving of the life of an innocent man is reward enough for them, Marshal. The masked man will be back if you ever need him again.
Who is he, Mr. Robertson?
Why, Sandy, haven't you guessed? He's the Lone Ranger.
Under the wires where the city hums low, whispers of secrets only shadows know. Flickering lights paint the walls in gold, a story untold, a future unfolds. Neon dreams call my name through the haze, lost in the rhythm of the endless maze. Echoes of silence, a code to decode, a dance in the dark, a path yet to be shown.
This unholy alliance of daring, vicious men had earned the infamous title of the Death Gang because they never left any witnesses to their crimes. The honest citizens of Granite City lived in constant fear of their lives and property, for the law could not apprehend 3 criminals whom it had never been able to identify. But in addition to lawmen, there were 2 others who were determined to smash the Death Gang. 2 men whose whole lives had been dedicated to the future of the West, the Lone Ranger and Tonto.
I beg your pardon. Could you direct me to the famous old Indian caves near Granite City? I'm looking for fossils.
Fossils? What do you want with them?
Why, my good fellow, as a member of the Institute of Research on Anthropology, fossils are my business.
Well, how's that, Tonto? Do I pass inspection?
You fooled them plenty in Granite City, Kimasabe. What's that word you call yourself?
Anthropologist. The study of man, his origin and culture. The Death Gang doesn't exactly fit into that heading, but its members need to be studied and eliminated.
Me hope Death Gang not see through your disguise. You take big risk, Kimasabe.
Some risks are worth taking, Tonto, when the stakes involve the welfare and lives of thousands of people.
Stagecoach come now.
Good. I'll catch it at the Mission Crossroads. You get Silver and Scout and meet me at Granite City as we arranged.
Me do.
Having far, mister? Just a few more miles. The name of the village is Granite City.
Granite City is a mighty unhealthy place to visit since the Death Gang took over.
Oh, the Death Gang. I've heard of their escapades.
If they're not caught soon, Granite City will be a ghost town.
I take it you're a native there.
Me? No, I ain't been back there in over 30 years.
Well, if it's so dangerous for visitors there, why are you returning?
My name's Durbin. Toby Durbin. And I'm going back because I found out even after 30 years a man can't run away from his conscience.
His conscience? What do you mean?
You know anything about Granite City, mister?
Very little. I've heard of the Indian caves and the granite quarry. Oh, yes, the village jail. I understand it's the strongest in the whole territory.
That's right. Granite walls 2 feet thick. Windows narrow, no man could squeeze through. Doors are iron.
You seem to know a great deal about it.
I should. I built it.
Well, you must take great pride in your work. I doubt if anyone's ever managed to escape from a jail that strong.
Just one feller. Fargo Kid. Ever hear of him?
Believe I have. He's quite an outlaw in his day. Killed several men, didn't he? But how did he ever manage to get out of your escape-proof jail?
Because I built it so he could.
You built a jail so an outlaw could escape?
That particular outlaw was my brother.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No. I'm sorry. I believe that lying owl hoot. He was in jail in Fork River. Locked up for killing a man. He swore he'd been framed. He swore to me he was innocent. I believed him. So when I heard that they was going to build a new jail at Granite City and transfer him down there, I changed my name and I went after that construction job myself. I got it. I built him the strongest jail they ever saw. Just one thing nobody knew. I put a secret door in that jail. A secret door in the back wall that would open into the solitary confinement cell. As soon as they moved my brother to the new jail, it was easy. I got word to him to get himself locked up in solitary and to leave the rest to me. Then one dark night, I came to the wall outside his cell. I took out the secret rock, pressed against the hidden pivot pin. I reckon the most surprised man in the world that night was my brother.
Jeff, are you all right? Yeah, Toby, but how did you... Now, don't waste time talking. Crawl out.
Toby, how did you ever manage it? You swore you were innocent. I couldn't let an innocent man rot his life away in jail, especially my own brother. Now, there's a horse over there in the rocks. Here's a gun. That's just for protection. Don't use it unless you have to.
Thanks, Toby. I'll never forget this.
Then get a move on.
First, I have a little score to settle.
Where are you going?
Follow me, I'll show you.
He ran around the side of the jail and through the door to the sheriff's office. I followed.
Jeff.
He shot him in cold blood.
And the rat had it coming. He's been chasing me for months. I told him I was bigger than the law, but he didn't believe me. Now I've proved it.
You lied to me. You really did commit the crimes you're in here for.
Now you've got to grow up, Toby. Don't you know that today it's dog eat dog? Well, are you coming with me or not?
No, Jeff.
Thanks for getting me out, kid.
That was over 30 years ago. I've never been back since.
Your brother, what happened to him?
He was killed the next day in a holdup. I was glad.
Secret door, did they ever find it?
Nobody could. See, I'm the only one that knows about it, how to make it work. And that's one reason why I'm going back. Take one last look around, and I'm going to give myself up.
Yes, you're quite right. There's no worse jailer than a man's conscience.
I just wish there was some way I could make it up to the law for what I'd done.
Like capturing those death gang scoundrels, for instance.
The death gang? I only wish it... I'm afraid there's nobody in the world smart enough to trap those hombres.
Well, it's been a great pleasure talking to you, Mr. Durbin. I do hope we meet again sometime.
Sure won't be hard to find. Starting tomorrow, my address will be the jailhouse.
Say, you there, Indian, Redskin. Would you be interested in earning a few dollars? I need a guide.
Me take job.
Where did you leave Silver and Scout?
Down by main corral. Them easy to get if we need them. Where we go now?
To the sheriff's office.
Sheriff?
Yes, he must know something about the death gang. We need any bit of information we can get.
Well, afternoon, Mr. Collins.
Afternoon, Shim. Gus, how was the investment business?
Well, it'd be a lot better if the death gang hadn't robbed us twice in the last 6 months.
Yeah, too bad. You've had more than your share. We've been lucky. They haven't come after us yet. Good day.
All set?
Yeah, the horses are out back.
Good. Stick with them. Give me the satchel.
Oh, hello, Shim, Gus.
Afternoon, Joe. We disturbing you?
No, just getting ready to send out the mine payroll, same as every month. Something you want?
Well, as a matter of fact, there is. We sold a big piece of property today and got paid off in cash. Bank's closed, and we're afraid to leave this much money in that rickety old safe of ours. Death gang's cracked it open twice already. We wondered if we could leave it in your safe overnight.
Well, I don't mind, but Mr. Collins just...
Yeah, we saw him, Joe, and he said to tell you it'd be all right.
Good. Neighbors need to stick together these days.
Get him up, Joe. Get the money, Gus.
You fellas, the death gang. I never believed it. Why, you've been good friends for a whole year now.
That's why nobody'll believe it, Joe. Friend doesn't turn on a friend, does he?
I suppose you're planning to give me the same medicine as all the rest of them. Kill me so I can't talk.
It's the only way, Joe.
Not this time, it isn't.
Hurry it up, Gus. There's no telling who heard that shot.
I've got it all.
Shim, it's you. Whew. Thought I heard a shot. Had me worried. Where's Joe?
He met with a little accident, Mr. Collins.
Accident? What kind of accident?
This kind.
All right, get going and make a clear trail as far as the river. Good.
That sounded like gunfire.
Come from behind building down street. We see nobody.
Come on.
Shim, did you hear those shots?
Yes, they came from next door, and we saw 3 masked men right away behind the building.
We fired at them and missed.
Why, it's old Mr. Collins. Joe Stevens.
And look at the safe, emptied clean.
Shot dead. Poor Joe, and him with a wife and family.
This one's still breathing, Sheriff. He's unconscious, but just barely alive.
Well, that bullet must have just missed his heart. Better get him over to Doc Miller's. Lift him up, boys.
Wait a minute, Sheriff. May I make a suggestion?
What is it?
Well, if the death gang is behind this, they'll most certainly return and try to finish him off when they hear he's still alive. He'd be a lot safer in the jail, and the doctor could treat him there.
You're right, mister. Take him over to jail, boys. Ben, get the doctor fast. Now, you say that you saw 3 men riding away behind the buildings?
That's right. One of them was carrying a black satchel. I can guess what was in it.
Yeah. I'll send my deputies with a posse after them. Won't do much good, though. We'll probably lose their tracks at the river, just like we always do.
Come along, Indian. We've got lots of work to do.
I don't like this. If Collins comes to and starts talking, we're washed up for good.
Yeah, and he'd be safe in jail thanks to that meddling stranger.
Jail and no jail, we've got to get to him and finish him off before he talks.
But how, Shim? That's the strongest jail in the West. Nobody can break in or out.
We've got to find a way. Come on.
Them tell truth. Fresh tracks of 3 horses plenty clear.
Yeah, it's almost too clear. Look, Tonto, why should one set of hoof prints make a deeper impression than the other 2?
You think only one horse have rider, maybe?
Why not? Would be a clever trick. 3 horses make tracks to the river where they disappear, while the real hold-up men stay right here in town above suspicion.
But me not see human footprints.
That's why I'm so sure we're right, Tonto. There aren't even any footprints from the back of the mining office to the horses. The real trail has been deliberately covered up. It looks as though someone has dragged a branch along here to hide it.
That mean crooks not run very far if they didn't have time to wipe out footprints.
That's just what I'm thinking.
You mean men from next door?
Maybe and maybe not. But one thing I'm sure of, though. Whoever did it will have to try to kill Collins. And if they do, we may be able to set a trap for them.
But Collins in jail. Impossible even for Death Gang to reach him.
There may be a way to make it possible if we can get the help of a certain old man. This disguise has served its purpose. Now it's time for the Lone Ranger to act. Come on. Hello, Toby. I thought we might find you somewhere around the jail.
What kind of an owl hoot are you? How'd you know my name?
Him no owl hoot. Him friend of yours.
Well, I never laid eyes on that critter for in my life.
Oh, come now. Aren't you the stonemason that built this jail?
Well, I'll be hornswoggled. It's a fella on a stagecoach. Why the mask?
It's my own personal symbol of justice, Toby. And this town needs a lot of justice. That's why my Indian friend Tonto and I came here.
I reckon we're after the same thing then, mister. I was just getting ready to give myself up to the sheriff.
Perhaps you'd like to help Tonto and me trap the Death Gang.
You know who they are?
Well, we think we do. We can't quite prove it. To do that, we need you.
I'm with you all the way, mister.
You may be risking your life, Toby. Once these men know they've been tricked, they may not hesitate to kill you.
My life's not important. The future of Granite City is. Now, what do I do?
Come along and I'll tell you.
Hey, what's going on here?
I'm getting even, that's what's going on. You sold a friend of mine some bad property, you're crooks. I told him I'd get even.
Why, you old coot, we've never seen you before in our lives. What's the trouble here? Who's breaking all that glass?
This crazy geezer did it, Sheriff. Claims we cheated some friend of his. Why, we never laid eyes on him before.
Well, you're laying eyes on me right now. You're going to see lots more of me.
Well, he looks perfectly harmless to me, Shib. Just drinking out of the wrong bottle, that's all. Come on, old-timer. Night in jail will sober you up.
Won't do no good, Sheriff. Your jail's not strong enough to hold me. You lock me up, and I'll be out in 10 minutes.
Not in our jail, you won't. Come along now.
You mark my word. I'll break out in 10 minutes, and I'll come and get even with you.
Let's go.
Well, 10 minutes is up. I reckon that old windbag is sleeping it off by now.
You didn't really think he could bust out of there, did you?
Wish we could have bribed him to finish off Collins while he was in there.
Jim, Gus, Lamb. Did you see him?
Him? Who?
Why, that crazy old galoot I just locked up. He was telling the truth. He got rambunctious and I had to put him in solitary. But I hadn't left him 5 minutes when he was gone.
You losing your mind, Sheriff?
Well, sometimes I'm beginning to think so. His cell door was still locked, the bars are still on the window. Yet he's gone, just like he walked through the wall.
Well, he hasn't come back here, Sheriff. We'll sure let you know if he does. Say, isn't it risky leaving Collins over there alone? What if the Death Gang tried to get at him while you were gone?
Don't worry about that. That jail's locked tighter than a drum. Nobody can bust in there unless they walk through the walls just like the old-timer did. I gotta catch him and find out how he did it.
What do you make of it, Jim?
I don't know. Now that I think of it, I remember stories of one other man that broke out of that jail. It's about 30 years ago, after it was first built. I wonder if...
Hello, you crook. Told you I'd get out, just like I told you I'd come back and get even.
Don't lie to me, you old windbag. The sheriff really let you out, didn't he?
I know such thing. I walked right through the wall. When I get through with you crooks, I'm going to walk right back through it.
You know, I think he really means it.
Now listen, you. Are you on the level? Can you really get back into that jail through those locked doors and barred windows?
Sure.
Could you get us in, too?
Easy as pie.
You think it's safe, Jim?
Well, we've got to risk it. Collins may come to and talk at any time. We'll never get a better chance to finish him off than right now while the sheriff's running around all over town trying to find this galoot. Lem, you bring along some horses just in case.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Big Mouth. Now you're going to walk us right through that jail wall like you promised. sign of Collins?
He must be in that cell down there.
Lem, take care of him. Use your knife. We don't want any noise. One sound out of you, mister, and you'll die before he does.
Drop that knife.
All right, Davis, you're all through. Your two friends are out cold. We moved Collins to safety long before you got here. The death gang is finished.
Oh, no, it isn't. I've got my gun on the old man's back, and I'm coming out for a little confab. So don't try any shooting. I don't get it. A masked man playing cops and robbers. You and me should be doing business together, mister.
I never do business with men like you, Davis. Now, if you're smart, you'll put down the gun and surrender peacefully.
I'm smart, all right. I'm smart enough to get out of here alive.
Not a chance. That shot was heard. In another 2 minutes, this jail will be surrounded.
2 minutes will be enough. I don't know how you feel about this old man here, mister, but I'm giving you just 10 seconds to do exactly what I say. If you don't, he gets a bullet in the back.
The penalty for murder is a noose around your neck, Davis.
I'm already wanted for murder. A dozen of them. They can't hang me any higher for one more. All right, the 10 seconds are up. Do I let him have it?
No, wait. What do you want us to do?
Toss your guns away. You and the Indian both. Into one of these locked cells where you can't get at them again. Now, don't make a move. I'm getting out of here the same way I came in. If either one of you so much as stirs, he gets a bullet in the back.
Don't let him get away. I ain't worth saving.
You've proved you are, Toby. Don't worry, he won't get far.
Try and stop me.
That was brave of you, Toby. Are you all right?
He just nicked me. Here's his gun.
Here, Tonto, use this to cover those other two. I'll get Davis.
This town's mighty grateful to you and your Indian friend, mister. Well, we'd almost come to believe that the death gang really was bigger than the law.
You not forget, Sheriff. We get plenty help from Toby.
I hope whoever tries his case will take that into consideration.
I don't think Toby has to worry much, but he'll have to stay in jail until he plugs up that extra hole in our granite wall.
It'd be a pleasure, Sheriff.
I hope this time you really will make it escape-proof. Goodbye, Sheriff. Toby.
I'm sure gonna miss those two. Well, I wouldn't know what to do without them if another death gang came to town.
Well, don't worry, Sheriff. If it did, they'd be back. The Indian told me who the masked man really is. It's the Lone Ranger.